Hey guys, this is Sam, and in addition to announcing 3 brand new iPhone models, the iPhone 8, the iPhone 8 Plus, and the iPhone 10, Apple also announced the Apple Watch Series 3 and the Apple TV 4K. I want to focus on those last two in this video. So starting off with the Apple Watch Series 3, the big upgrade here is that it has LTE, meaning you can make calls and receive texts and use the internet on the watch completely independent from the iPhone. Apple made this work by somehow turning the display into the cellular antenna, and I don't know how that works or the engineering that went into that, but they made the display an antenna, and that's just super cool by itself. There's also a mini electronic SIM card on the inside that is very, very small. There's no real nano or micro SIM in here. It's electronic, and I don't know how that works either, but it also seems incredible. The body of the Apple Watch Series 3 is identical to the Series 2. We had heard for a hot second that it would get a complete redesign and it would look incredible, but Apple either decided to can that or wait until a future year or event to announce the completely redesigned Apple Watch. Now that being said, there are two really small differences between the Series 2 and the Series 3. For example, the Series 3 is 2 sheets of paper thicker than the Series 2, and the Series 3, every single model has a red digital crown now. I don't know if there was meaning behind this, or if this stands for something, or if somebody at Apple was literally just like, yo guys, I've got a great idea. Let's make the digital crown red. And then that's how the design came to be. It's not the antenna like we first anticipated, it's just a red digital crown, and it seems kind of pointless in my opinion. I don't even think it looks that cool. So while that change is really random, something that is very cool is the brand new dual-core processor on the inside. Apple says it's up to 70% faster. Now they said the Series 2 was faster than the Series 1, and I like that, but I couldn't really tell a difference in day-to-day use. But 70% faster, I feel like you'd have to notice something between the Series 2 and the Series 3, so I cannot wait to try that out. Apple says that it's because of this new processor that Siri is faster than ever and can finally talk back. Before, it would only display text on the screen, but now it'll be like using the Mac or the iPhone or the iPad, any iOS device. When you talk to Siri on the watch, she will finally communicate back, which is really nice. There's also a new W2 chip on the inside, which is 50% more efficient, and the Wi-Fi on the watch is 75% faster. That was my biggest problem with the Apple Watch in the past, is that the device itself wasn't that slow. It was the hardware that always felt very sluggish, and the Wi-Fi was so incredibly slow. So I'm very, very happy to see that change. There's also a brand new aluminum gold color, presumably to match the brand new iPhone 8 and iPhone 8 Plus, in addition to space gray, which is the model that I will probably be picking up, and silver as well, which is also the same as last generation. On top of those 3 colors for the aluminum watches, Apple also introduced a new ceramic gray color. Last year they only had ceramic white, and now they've added gray. It's almost like a space gray version of the ceramic color, and I think it looks really cool. It's just a little bit more pricey than the rest of the watch models, and considering that I just shattered mine, I'll probably be sticking with the cheapest Apple Watch I can buy. There's also this new sport loop band that looks like this, and it comes in a variety of different colors. I think it looks okay, but I still prefer the solid colors of traditional sport bands. And one last feature that Apple showed off on stage that I thought was really cool was the ability to finally stream Apple Music to the new Apple Watch. Now Apple says that the Series 3 will continue to get up to 18 hours of battery life, which I'm pretty sure is the same thing they promised for the Series 1 and Series 2 as well. And this time, in addition to both the 38 and 42mm variants, there are 2 different models to choose from. There's a non-cellular model that starts at $329, and if you want the cellular LTE chip on the inside, you're gonna have to go all the way up to starting at $399. You can pre-order the Apple Watch Series 3 beginning on September 15th, and it will be available for everyone on September 22nd, so get excited. Heading over to the new Apple TV, the official name is Apple TV 4K, and as the name would imply, it finally supports 4K content, but as the name would not imply, it also supports HDR or high dynamic range content. Both of these technologies have been around for a while now, so the fact that it took Apple this long to put them into a new Apple TV is kind of disappointing, but if you've been waiting around and wanting to get a new Apple TV with these features, you can finally do that now. All of the screensavers that were previously 1080p have been remastered to look gorgeous in 4K, and on the inside there is a massive upgrade that warranted maybe waiting a little bit longer to push out this new Apple TV. It is the A10X chip. This chip is currently found in the brand new iPad Pros, and to me it felt like overkill to put in an Apple TV, but more power is always a good thing, and if you're playing 4K and HDR content, you're probably going to need that power anyway. One of the coolest things that Apple announced alongside this Apple TV was the fact that if you bought any 1080p movies, you're automatically going to get the 4K HDR or just 4K version for free at no extra charge, so that's really cool. And then Amazon Amazon Prime Video and Netflix 4K content will be coming to this Apple TV as well. The Apple TV 4K starts at $179, and you can pre-order it starting on the 15th of September, just like the Apple Watch Series 3 and the iPhone 8 and iPhone 8 Plus, and it is also shipping, just like all of those devices, on September 22nd. As always, I love hearing your thoughts, so let me know what you think about the Apple Watch Series 3 and new Apple TV 4K by leaving a comment down below. If you enjoyed the video, as always, it would really help me out if you hit that like button, and of course, hit subscribe for more videos like this in the future. I've been Sam, I hope all of you are doing great, and I will talk to you in my next video.